Now, I've done quite a few Guinness recipes, but another one doesn't hurt. So, I'm going to modify one of my grandmother's recipes. And now, mind you, there's a few strange ingredients in here. But I'm going to modify my grandmother's recipe for her cola cake. What cola? Well, let's put it this way. If you said it out loud, the Drug Enforcement Agency would be listening in. So, all good bakers do what? Prep their pans, turn on the oven. Oven's going, time to prep the pans. So I've got 8-inch cake pans, and I got these parchment rounds. Found them in the big box store. A little pan spray, all it needs. And we'll just drop in these rounds. There we go. Perfect fit. Now for the strange part. We've got our Guinness here. I need 2 cups of it, and not quite. There we go. Oh, this is not going to waste. Trust me. So, the strange ingredient is marshmallows. I know, this starting to look like a TikTok video now, but it's not. So why don't you go down there, click like, subscribe, just mash all those buttons down there. Leave a comment too. And remember, sharing is caring. I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, why would they be in there? And especially, the recipe calls for it to be dissolved. Well, what is in marshmallows? Now, I remember this cake being very sweet, sugar's in there, but still very moist. Gelatin. That's the ingredient. The gelatin is going to help the cake be moist. So we're going to pour the Guinness into this pan. Turn on the heat. And then we're going to dissolve these marshmallows in. One other thing, about 2 tablespoons of butter. While that's going, let's get our dry ingredients together. Of course, flour. I've got 4 cups here. Cocoa powder, 6 tablespoons. I'm using the Dutch process. Regular cocoa powder is fine. Baking powder, I've got 2 teaspoons. Okay, the marshmallows are almost completely dissolved. I'm going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to add 1/2 cup of sugar. And we'll just stir to dissolve that. And it does need a little bit of salt. I'm going to throw it in here. It'll be fine. Okay, my sugar is pretty much all dissolved. We'll just set this aside to cool. And let's continue on with the rest of the wet ingredients. I've got 4 eggs. Give those a mix. 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of a neutral flavored oil, and a little bit of vanilla. About a teaspoon. I rarely ever measure that. Okay, so we got a problem here. This is still warm, this is cold. This has eggs, this does not. Eggs, when they hit hot, cook. So we're gonna have to temper it. So doing that is very simple. Since I stir with my right, I'm gonna switch sides on this. Just take a little bit of this hot liquid and then just start stirring it in. A little bit at a time. So what we're doing is we're dropping the temperature of the Guinness and raising the temperature of the eggs. Neat trick, huh? Without curdling them. Now I'm going pretty quick. I've done this many times before. If you're scared, go slow. Okay. Wet stuff, dry stuff. Okay, it's a bit lumpy, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So the best way to get these evenly divided is to take its weight. Now, I forgot how much this bowl weighs. Fortunately, I have one that's identical to it. And we'll just hit the tare function. So I've got 2,158 grams. So about 1,075, 1,080. That'll get me in the ballpark. A little bit over 1,100. I'm fine with that. Give it a little shake. Make sure that it's even, no air pockets. It's going to go in a 350-degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. I'm going to be checking it all along the way. And I'm also going to turn these around in the oven because, well, that old girl's seen better days. Now to clean up, well, after this has to cool completely. Okay, here is our cake. Let's cut a piece out. We have my Guinness cake with cream cheese frosting. Hey, don't forget, like, subscribe, smash all those buttons down there. And leave me a comment. And if you're a pastry chef, please be nice. I'll see you next week.